Hi, my name is Drew, and if we haven't met before, welcome to ReadyBudgetGo. If it's not your first time visiting my channel, welcome back. I'm glad you're here either way. It's Tuesday, and on Tuesday, I do savings challenges in the Batman binder. I do my celebration savings in the Green Lantern binder, and I also have two other savings challenge books that I'm working on. All of the money that I save today is going toward my goals. Right now, my goals are supercharging my sinking funds or stockpiles so that I have enough money to pay for things that I need to pay for by the end of the year. So that's what I've got going today. I should save about $200, maybe a little less, and another $200, $250 tomorrow. So let's play some games, do some challenges, and see how things shake out. I'm going to start, as I always do, in the Green Lantern binder, which has my Celebration Savings Challenge book in it. So let me open that up here. And I also need, which I didn't take out, my 1 pound of copper. I'm just going to leave it in the bag this time to hold this flap open. So let's see what we're looking at this week. We are in August. So I'm going to slide this over just a bit. There we go. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots left in the scratch, 5 spots left in the roll and save, and 5 spots left in the color and save. So, sounds like a good reason to use a D5. Let's give it a roll and see which spot to scratch. Number 2. Okay, 1 and 2 will go right here. Only if I can find the scratch tool. I know I took it out. It's just, oh, it got buried. Okay. $5, so I'm going to go again. There's only one more Tuesday left in August after this, which is so hard to believe, but that's where we are. So I will go one more time. Just roll the D5 again since it's already out, and we got a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go up here. So 5 and 7 is going to be 12 for this section. In fact, I'm going to take the money out this time so I don't forget what I've already scratched. Okay. Over here we have World Humanitarian Day, and this is a D6 dice roll. So let's roll the Captain Americas, even though I don't entirely trust them. 5 and a 3. I can live with that. I don't know that I have the same pen that I used the last couple weeks, but let's see. Not the same color. Okay. So that's 8. So that puts me up to $20 already. So actually, I'm going to leave that 10 out. And a 5. And a 20. So that's 20, and I'm going to do 3 of these. That'll be 35. So this is correct. Okay. So now I need to color in the hearts and the hands. And if my voice is a little shaky this morning, it's because, or today, it's because I'm recording this first thing in the morning. I typically record a few days in advance. Sometimes I do the whole month in advance. I'm recording this on Saturday, so 3 days ago from when you're watching this. And then we need some hand colors here. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. And let's do, I guess let's do this one. I think we might have already done this one before. So I'm not the best at coloring, and I know I don't hold the markers properly, and I'm left-handed, so it all just compounds. Okay, so there's one. Done. There's 2 done. Kind of. Excuse me. Okay. So this is going to be 35 for the week, and we'll see what I'm up to in total. So 20, there's a 5, there's a 10. So we have 50, 70, 80, 95, 97, 98. And I am going to swap those 2 10s for another 20. This is all from previous months, so look forward to seeing how much it is by the end of the year. I think it's going to be somewhere around 1,500, something like that. And I started this in like October or November of last year, so I have just a few months left after this one. I have September, I have October, and I already did November, so 2 months after August before this book is complete. So let me put this away, and let me put this away, and let's do 3, 2, 1 liftoff. But before we do that, I need to get out my book, and I need to get out Magna Carta. That is my magnetic pen. And I need to record $35 for celebration savings, because this is how I keep myself honest. I could just, take out only whatever amount it is that I want to save, but I never know how much it's going to be. And I'm splitting this across 2 days for $450 this week. So having a full variety here is the best way, easiest way. I can also condense as I go, but I need to make sure that I'm writing those amounts down so I don't forget. All right, so 3, 2, 1 liftoff. We're going through the book. So we did Earth, we visited Venus and Mercury, we went to the Sun and the Moon. So now we're going to Mars and the asteroid belt. So Mars says, scientists believe water once existed on Mars and likely still does. Save $1 per water droplet and be on the lookout for any little green men. The asteroid says, whoopsie doodles, looks like we've run smack into the asteroid belt that lies beyond Mars. Talk about space junk. Let's do some evasive maneuvers. So for Mars, I'm going to get a blue pen. I'm going to use this bright blue. And we'll fill in 1 water droplet. And we're going to save $1. And then over here for the asteroids, I'm going to use, I think, a purple color. Maybe this one. If I can get it out. There we go. And I'm just going to do the 3. Just turn the book sideways so that it's easier for me to fill this in. This book is available on my Etsy shop. It is a recent release. Okay. So 3 for that, so a total of 4. And let's see what is in the book. Or in the binder, rather. So we have 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So I'm going to put 3 2s back, grab a 5 and a 1. Make sure I write down 4 in the book. I track every single dollar. And we'll move on to the high, middle, low disco. Set this book aside. And here is the excuse me, the high, middle, low disco. So in this one, we are rolling a D20, and that's going to tell us which page. So let me get out a D20 here. Number 20, all the way to the back. Okay, so we've got this mirror ball here. We still have all 6 spots left. So let's roll a D6. number 1, so we're going to scratch this one. And we have a 9, a 6, and a 1. So now what we need to do is roll the high, middle, low die, and that will tell us which one of those 3 amounts we're going to save. So let's get that one out here. And we have low. Hope that's focusing. So with the low, we're going to save $1, and because it's only $1, I'm going to go again. So let's get the D20 back out. There it is. Number 20 again. Let's get a different number. Number 5. Okay. This is the high-heeled shoe on the disco ball. And let's roll a D6 again. Number 3. 1, 2. Oh, no, we're over here. 1, 2, and 3. So this one is a 9, a 5, or a 1. So let's roll the high, middle, low die. You can also use a D3 for this, but the book will come with this custom die. And this one is high. So I will do the $9 for that. So I'm going to put 1 back, grab a 10. We'll close this book up, set that to the side, put the prop bill in the envelope. So far we have 10, 21, so I'll swap 2 10s for a 20, averaging about $7 a week. This is the 3rd week that we've done it. I'm going to take this out. Actually, I need to take, well, I'm going to leave that 20 in. I'll take this prop out. The reason I'm leaving the 20 in is because that's what I'm putting in this week. So this out, this can go back in. Just get Magna back out here. So that was 10 in the discotheque and 20 in 2026. Get out the pen here. Now I'm on to the zeros. So I did this the first time, colored in the ovals. Did it the second time, colored in all the 2s. Doing it a 3rd time, coloring all the zeros. This was a freebie giveaway for orders that were placed in the 4th quarter, October, November, December of 2025. This year, there's a new one. I previewed that on a recent video, and I'm not going to tell you which one because I always leave it as a treat for people who stay tuned to the end, but you can find it. It was within the last 10 days or so. Okay, so we've got that one done, and it's already written down in the book, so let's move on to the 7 Virtues, 7 Sins. This is a scratch-off challenge available in my Etsy shop. There are 7 cards corresponding to each of the heavenly virtues and their corresponding deadly sin. So we've got lust and chastity, gratitude and envy, so on and so forth. So I am going to roll a D6 because I don't have a well, I have a D7, I just don't know where it is. Let's use Batman. 3. Batman's a good choice for sin and virtue. 1, 2, 3. So that is greed. We need to roll for heads or tails. We got odds, so we're doing the deadly sin. And number 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go right down here at the bottom. $2. I'll go one more time. Number 5. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is lust and chastity. Lust is already done, so we're doing chastity. No, we're not doing chastity. Chastity is also done, so this card can be retired. So let's just roll again. Number 6. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have humility and pride. This one's getting close. We have even, so we're doing the virtue, which is humility. And number 2, 1 and 2. $6. So a total of $8 going into this challenge for the week. I know I saw there was a 2 in the envelope, so I'm just going to get that out and put in a 10, unless I can condense further. So let's take a look. I'll do some switcheroony here. So I owe 8. Oh yeah, so I'm going to put away 42, and I will take out a 50 and put that in the envelope. So far in this challenge, we have 100, 200, 300, and 50, 5, 57. This is a $525 challenge, so less than $200 still to go. Make sure I write down that $8 here in the 7 and 7 challenge. Up next is going to be Totally 80s. This is another scratch-off challenge, available in my Etsy shop in very limited quantities. This will not be reprinted, so if you want to get it, now is your chance. Some of these are done as well, but I can't remember which ones, so we're just going to roll a d10. And if we get one that's done, we'll just roll again. Well, number 1 is done, okay. So number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is Take a Chill Pill, which is done. So let's see. Done, 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 done. Still have spots on those, 1 on there, 3 on there. I think instead of rolling, I am just going to start finishing these up in kind of in order. So let's do Totally Tubular. Scratch right here. And this looks like a 7. Yeah, and that's the only one I'm going to do this week. If it's under 5, I might do it again, but that is a big enough number. And finished another card, so that's awesome. Not only is this a scratch-off challenge, but it also has 80s themed placeholders on the back for all different denominations. So there's some 50s, some 100s, 250, and a 500. But we need to put $7 in this challenge. So let's set those aside. Set this aside. And we can get another hundo. Okay, so I have 50, 70, 94, and I need to add 7. So I'm going to put all of this back and take out 101. Oh, come on, you. There we go. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, and 1. So less than $100 left to go in the 80s. 5 and 7. Next month, I think I may have more to save on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. We'll have to see how that works out. If I do, I'm going to try to accelerate getting some of these scratch-offs done so I can replace them with other challenges. Okay. Destination savings is next, but before I do that, I better make sure that I record $7 for the 80s. And then let's get out the destination cards and we'll see where we're headed to this week. We're going to Singapore and we're going to finish it for $2. Get a Sharpie for this one. And I will draw again. Rio de Janeiro, food for 4. So total of 6. We're finishing that card as well. Close that up. Let's see what we've got in here. Destination savings is a $500 challenge, and so far we have 100, 200, 300, and 50, 70, 95, 96. We are so close. So just a little over $100 left to go on that one as well. I think a lot of these are going to finish up around the same time. The sins and virtues, destination savings, the 80s, all of that. Okay, $6 went into this challenge this week. Up next, we have Save the Plates. Not something I need to take out of here. I need to get the box out for that, and let's see what state we're visiting today, or territory. We're going to Iowa, not too terribly far from here, 3 states away. I need a D5, and we're doing number 3, which is $9. So this is, I better do 2. I better do 2 states. We'll do this and one other, even though it's a 9. And I'm hoping my voice warms up. I think my plan today, as I'm recording this, is to also record my Wednesday video and my Thursday video. So by the time the Thursday video comes out, my voice should be smooth as butter. But for now, it's just a little nasally, just a little croaky, but it's early in the morning yet. Okay. 9 whole dollars. I'm just gonna, well, I'll put it away. I'll put it away. Put it away now. Okay, so 9, and then we're going to Guam. We've got 3 spots left, whoopsie, on this one. I'll just roll the D5, whoops. And we got a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do $3, total of 12 going into this challenge for the week. With the black marker here. Okay, so 10 and 12, and Guam goes away. So far in Save the Plates, this is a big challenge. This is 1,500 in total. 100, 200, 300, and 50, 70, 80, 90, 2, and 4. So we're quite a ways away from finishing this one, but we just keep plugging away every week. Next week, we should be able to get another 100 placeholders, so those are always good milestones. $12 into Save the Plates. Make sure I write it down. Moving on to Save the Parks. This one is new, just released. We're going to Arches. This is one of my favorite cards in the whole series. This image I just think is gorgeous. So I'm going to roll the D10 and the D4. So there's the D10. There's the D4. We got a 2 and a 1. Okay. Dry erase marker. There it is. D10 rolled 2, D4 rolled 1. So $3 going into this one. Sometimes are going to be like that. It's all based on averages. This should save, I think I calculated it out at about 1,500, depending on your dice rolls, just based on averages. Something like that. It was either 12 or 1,500. So far, we have 20, 2, 4, 5, and 6. So I'll swap this 20 for a better one, and we'll put 2 2s and a 1 back for a 5. Okay, so $3 going into that. Save by Color is up next. This one we are getting pretty close on. Still quite a few weeks away from finishing it. We already did the back side, which has the larger number of amounts. So now we're working on the front side, or what I consider the front side. You can, it's not strict. So I wonder if I can put these maybe this way this time. Well, it's going to be off camera. Let's spread them out the way I usually do. Okay. So I need my rainbow dice, or multicolor dice, which are these. Some low numbers. Okay, red is a 2, we can do that. Orange is a 5, we have that. Yellow 3, yes. Green, 1, yes. Just making sure we have space. Blue 3 we don't have, so I need to re-roll that, and purple 3 is okay. So I just need to re-roll the blue 3. It can't be a 2 or a 3. You need a 1, 4, 5, or 6. Goodness, come on. Okay, 1. Well, not much going in here this week, but that's okay. So, set these maybe over here, just so I can get them marked off. With the dry erase marker that I just had, I'll just get out another one. Okay, so we've got a red 2. We have an orange 5. That was already marked. We have a yellow 3. We have a green 1. We have a blue 1. And we have a purple 3. So in total, we have $5, $8, 9, 10, $15 going into this challenge for the week. $10, $5. I probably should have checked to see if there was already a 5 in here, but I didn't. Yeah, we're going to be able to condense quite a bit. Okay, so this challenge has 1,150, 70, 80, 90, 5, 200, 2, and 4. So swap this 2. And then 50, 70, 80, 95, 1. Yes, okay. 50, 70, 80, 90, 5, and 1. So we have 1,200 and, no. 1, 2, 3, 1,304. It's 1,512 in total, so getting close, getting close. Denominations dice is up next. Last week, if you were watching, I rolled 3 1s. So let's get these back in where they're supposed to go. D10, D8, and D20. So the first thing that I need to do is roll the dice, the denominations dice themselves, and that will tell me, okay. So I have the D20 purple, which is the mid roller. I have the D20 blue, which is the high roller. And I have, for low roller, D8. So kind of the same things that I've been getting, but let's see what the dice say about this. So I'm rolling a D8, and I need to roll a D20 twice. So there's the D8, there's the D20. So I have an 8 and a 10, and a 16. That is more like it. So let's get out, let's use this Sharpie. We have an 8, we have a 10, and we have a 16. So 16, 26, 34. Wowza. 20, 30, 2, and 4. We'll set these aside. And we'll see what we're up to. Oh, can get a 50. So 20, 40, 50, 5, 57, 59. Make sure I add in the $34 on my tracker here. And save by color was 15, I believe. Okay, retail therapy is going to be up next, so let me get out the game board for that. And the scorecard, or scoring card. Okay. Let's go shopping with... Who are we going shopping with? Wonder Woman. That sounds like a fun time. And I need my little token here. We'll go to start. And we got 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are on perfume. Oh, that's going to be expensive. Perfume, rolling a 5 is $9. Yikes. Okay. I think I'm just going to make one. Well, we'll see what happens. If I roll a low number, then I'll go again. 5 again. That's probably going to be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're on home improvement. And home, rolling a 5 or 6 is $8. So we'll take 2 back. And we'll put in a 10. So $17 in this challenge this week, and I think I'm going to stop there. Let's see what we're up to in the envelope. Looks like about $50. So 20, 30, 40, 5, 52, 4, and 5. So we'll take all of this back for 50. So after 3 weeks, $55 in retail therapy. That is, well, used to be an expensive trip to the mall. Now it's like a trip to the food court. Okay, so $55 for retail therapy. Next and last is corny sayings. I'm going to do one row for What's the Story Lavatory. And we'll use 7-Up. So we're going to start with a 2. Bless you. 5, 3, 5, and 6. So we have 5, 10, 12, 15, 21. And let's see how this card finished. I better start writing things down before I forget. So, why did I write 55 in retail therapy? That should have been 17, not the total of the envelope. 21 for corny sayings. Those of you who were screaming, I guess I must have heard you. Okay, so corny sayings is going to finish with 83, 50, 70, 82, and 3. So I will combine that with the ones for the other challenges in this series that are done, and we'll start a new one next week. That'll be it for now for the binder. Let me just total up how much I put in there today so that I know how much I still have available to save for tomorrow. So 35, 39, 49, 69, 77, 84, 90, 102, 105, 120, 154, 171, 192. So out of the 450, I've already put aside 192, which means for Wednesday's video, Friends Day Wednesday, I need to save 258 at least to hit my weekly savings goal. So I hope that you'll tune in for that. For now, that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave me a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until I see you in the next one, take care.